Hey Metalheads, it's time for Metal. Welcome to Metal is Forever. Ja, schön, dass ihr wieder dabei seid. Und heute geht es mal um Speed Metal. Und zwar die ganze Sendung durch. Da gibt es heute kein Klemm, kein Softrock, keine Balladen. Heute wird gemettelt, dass die Schwarte kracht. Kann ich gleich sagen. Ich habe einen geilen Frontman heute dabei. Und Wahnsinn, das wird also, ja. Das ist eine Band aus Kanada, ja. Aber bevor es losgeht, erstmal ein Gruß an unsere Sponsoren und dann Let the Madness begin. Hell yeah. Die Metal is Forever Rockcast Show wird präsentiert von Hardline, das Rock- und Metal-Magazin. Überall erhältlich, wo es Zeitschriften gibt. Im Abo besonders günstig. 6 Ausgaben zu 25 €. Holt es euch. Hardline, das Rock- und Metal-Magazin. The Vegan Ashes of Rock'n'Roll. Veganer Lifestyle ist lebendiger Rock'n'Roll. Wir sind Rebellen. Wir sind Veganer. Wir lieben das Leben und leben es mit jeder Menge Spaß. Fliesenspitzner, der zuverlässige Handwerker für alle Aufgaben rund um das Verlegen von Fliesen, Platten, Mosaik und Naturstein. Crazy Stuff Tattoo in Schwandorf. Tätowierer aus Leidenschaft. Dein Tattoo-Studio in privater Atmosphäre und für individuelle Tattoos. Luftraum Fürstenfeldbruck, die Rock- und Metal-Kneipe. Jede Woche von Donnerstag bis Samstag Rock und Metal vom Feinsten. Power Concerts Burg Lengenfeld. Wenn es um Konzerte geht, dann Power Concerts. Karten gibt's an allen bekannten Vorverkaufsstellen. Backguard Studios. Zusammenarbeit mit Indiscreet Audio. Das Metal Dream Team für die metallischen Produktionen vom ersten Ton bis zum fertigen Produkt seid ihr bei uns an der richtigen Stelle. Meldet euch unverbindlich bei uns. The Metal is Forever. Schwammerhandler. Fanshop Story Mall. Der offizielle Partner der Metal is Forever Rockcast Show. Rock of Angels Records. Von Metal Fans für Metal Fans. The home of Rock and Metal. Roar! Ja, besten Dank an unsere Sponsoren. Ich muss sagen, so viele Leute haben jetzt noch, also nach der gestrigen Sendung war nicht der Wahnsinn, als noch der Bassist von Accept da war. Mein Messenger, ich komme gar nicht mehr nach. Jetzt habe ich gedacht, jetzt wäre ich einigermaßen wieder, sind es schon wieder so viel, dass ich wieder, und ich möchte jeden Einzelnen immer antworten. Also wenn es ein bisschen dauert, bis ich antworte, bitte nicht böse sein. Wir haben ja noch ein bisschen was zu machen mit der Sendung. Ich bin geflasht. Also immer noch kommen Nachrichten und bedanken sich über das Wochenende und es war etwas Einmaliges und wir sind jetzt schon am Plan für das nächste, also in 5 Monate geht es das nächste, 60 Stunden ist jetzt das nächste. Aber jetzt geht es erstmal, der Monat wird heavy, viele geile Bands und der Metal, der Champion, ich werde jetzt so lange, ich brauche Fotos, schickt mir Fotos von euch, wenn ihr schon Shirts habt von uns, macht Fotos, schickt es mir. Ich möchte gerne natürlich wieder neue Metalheads, vor allem vom Fanclub jetzt immer reinbringen. Und heute kommt nochmal der Michel, weil ich finde das Foto einfach so geil. Es ist kein Mädchen, ich habe mir gesagt, ein Mädchen, es ist ein Junge, der dabei hat, so süß und der jüngste Metalhead überhaupt. Ne? Darum nochmal ein herzerwärmendes Foto von unserem Michel, unserem Champion. Hoffe, dass dir gut geht. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob du jetzt dabei bist. Ich habe noch gar nicht geschaut, wie er alles da ist. Nämlich beim ersten Song. Lasse ich euch wieder grüßen. Und hier ist noch unser Michel. Ja, diese Donnerknalle in mein Ohr, das ist für mich gerade um 2 Uhr früh super. Da werde ich wieder wach. So, nicht vergessen, übermorgen geht's los. Wieder der nächste Special, unser Almighty fucking Lemmy Kilmister. Und wenn wir Glück haben, ich will es nicht verraten, wer kommt, aber wenn wir Glück haben, ich habe heute eine unglaubliche Nachricht erhalten, aber es ist noch nicht in den grünen Tüchern. Aber ihr wisst, mittlerweile müsst ihr bei mir mit allen rechnen, weil plötzlich kommt irgendjemand daher, mit dem wir überhaupt nicht rechnet. Und lasst überraschen. Auf alle Fälle habe ich schon einen Interviewgast habe ich schon dabei, schon bestätigt. Aber wenn alle dabei sind, wenn alle 3 kommen, die wir angeschrieben haben, dann wird es eine geile Runde, wird einen Plausch haben. Und wenn unser Superstar auch noch kommt, ja, dann leckt mich am Arsch. Dann geht es richtig los. Und hier ist ein kleiner Trailer, wieder natürlich von unserem Flo gebaut. Lieber Flo, danke, du bist der Beste. Allerdings, die Donnerknall zum Schluss sind von mir. Die bleiben, das ist Chefsache. Okay, here we go!
Guten Abend! We are Motorhead! And we play rock and roll!
Motorhead, Donnerstag, 6.5. Stories, Geschichten, Songs, alles was dazu gehört. Almighty Lemmy, wir werden ihn mal hochleben lassen. Also Donnerstag dabei sein, ab 20 Uhr im Metal is Forever, unser nächstes Special. Und jetzt freue ich mich, jetzt schaue ich jetzt wieder mal das Laufding ein, weil sonst hätte man nämlich das nicht gelesen. Hier, heute ist Show Nummer 88. Stellt euch mal vor, wie sagt man da, jetzt fällt mir der Name nicht ein, aber wir krappen langsam Richtung 100. Die 100. Sendung dann. Leck mich am Arsch. Geil wird's. So, unser heutiger Aufwärmer für unsere Speed Metal aus Kanada sind gute Freunde, die auch schon mal bei uns in der Sendung waren, nämlich Steel Engraved aus dem Hause Rock of Angels. Und hier ist Rebellion. So, jetzt haben wir gerade schauen müssen, was ist mit dem Datum los? Habe ich irgendwas falsch gemacht? Seht ihr irgendwas Falsches? 4.5.2021. Ist doch heute, oder? Oder was ist denn da los? Ich sollte nicht zu viel lesen, was ihr da schreibt, aber ich bin so interessant. Aha, Fußball haben wir. Aha, Fußball schauen wir. Während der Metal Forever Sendung. Fuck off! Aus mit dem Fußball. So, Harald Alzenauer. Danke dir für eine super nette Kaffeespende auf mein Sparkassenkonto. Habe jetzt gesehen. Danke dir. Super lieb, super nett. Da freut sich mein Konto. Wenn wieder mal in Deutschland Geld reinkommt, da kommt eh nichts mehr rein. So, liebe Freunde, are you fucking ready for Rock and Roll? Nämlich jetzt gibt es Speed Metal auf die Fresse gehauen. Ich freue mich und ich kann euch gleich sagen, der Sänger ist mega geil und die Elke hat das angezettelt. Die Elke hat da ihre Muskeln spielen lassen. Okay, und auf geht's mit viele Live-Clips vom Keep It True Fest. Muss ich gleich sagen, es gibt nicht so viele Videos von dieser Band, aber die sind live so geil, dass die sind besser wie auf der Platte. Nämlich das, was ihr hört, so sind die Jungs wirklich. Und der erste Song heißt Behind the Iron. Hier sind aus fucking Kanada Traveler.
Yo!
Yeah. Jawohl. Das war allen gefallen. Ihr alle da draußen, schickt mal einen Chaos Luftpumpen. Der soll narrisch wie ein Vater Luftpumpen. Jawohl. So, jetzt habe ich es gesehen, Fehler. Alter Schwede, aber es ist kein Problem, das kann ich nach der Sendung berichtigen. Ich brauche bloß dann in Edigen, aber ich kann es nicht während der Sendung machen. Scheiß drauf. Ihr seid eh da. Und ihr kommt ja nicht am 24.04., oder? Das wäre es ja. Na, schau ich nächstes Jahr wieder rein. So, das war ich dann nach der Sendung. Das kann passieren, so im Eifer des Gefechts. Aber wir sind ja Menschen. Nee, wir sind Metalheads. Und jetzt freue ich mich auf einen wirklich sympathischen Frontman from Canada. Welcome, Mr. JP About.
Hey
man.
Hello. How's it going?
Thank you so much for coming.
How you doing?
I'm a little bit tired, but now you woke me up with your screaming. JP, how are you doing? Everything okay?
Okay, good. I'm doing all right. That actually, I don't mean to be a bummer, but that footage made me really sad. That footage made me really sad because I have not seen my motherfucking boys, or can I not say that? Sorry, my MF and boys since 2020 of March. That's crazy. That's crazy. I haven't seen them since then. We talk every day. We talk every single day, but I have not seen them. So to watch a video where I'm with them is like, want to jam with them so bad. This COVID stuff, you know, it's bad for everybody. I hope it ends soon. It's not good.
If they see you after 1 year, they're saying, fuck, he looks like Tom Araya. You look so different now.
Dude, okay. Can I talk about this? There's a thing with Slayer. All right. So like Matt Reese, the guitar player from Traveler, when we were working on the first album, he showed me on Show No Mercy in the song Die by the Sword. Okay, after the first couple of lines, what it sounds like Tom Araya is saying is, my name's Tony. I got some bacon. It sounds like he's saying, my name's Tony. I got some bacon. So if you ever want to take a listen to the first few lines of Die by the Sword, you know, it sounds normal. It sounds like he's saying the words, but all of a sudden, my name's Tony. I got some bacon.
Is this a true story now?
I promise.
Because we have a big Slayer fan from our team.
You'll hear it.
Stoffel from our team. He's the biggest Slayer fan. He was in the last show.
It's not true. It's not true. But it's like it's a misheard lyric. You know, it's like you hear the lyric wrong, but it's like ever since Matt showed me that, I'm like, all I can hear is him saying that now.
Okay, so JP, we have always the same question. The humble beginning is like legendary already, or boring for our people out there because they're watching this bullshit every day. But what is the beginning of JP? Your humble beginning as a musician in Canada, how you became a singer, how you got infected with heavy metal.
It's so weird, man, because you know, people think I'm Canadian. I'm American, actually, believe it or not. I'm in Michigan in America right now, and I can't go to Canada. That's why I can't see my band or work with them right now. So it's like I'm just waiting for the borders to open. We've been demoing all of album number 3, and like other than that, though, we got to get together to do it. So we're just like, you know, with bated breath, waiting for the borders to open so we can finally, you know, hack it to it and like, you know, start jamming again. Like we got to kind of start from the beginning again, which is fine. Because honestly, you know, we're stoked on each other and we're still having a great time, even though the separation just sucks, you know. But we still got a bunch of demos for album 3, you know, done and underway. And yeah, I'm from America, but the way that I came up in Canada, to answer your question, is I just started working with a Canadian doom metal band in 2014 called Funeral Circle. And then through Funeral Circle, I met Graham from Spell and the guys from Spell, and we did a side project called Syrinx. And then I joined Gatekeeper. So it just kind of blossomed from there. I started working in Vancouver, and I was already familiar with the Canadian scene because I spent a lot of time in like Toronto and all around Ontario when I was younger than that, you know. Actually, back in 2006, I saw Celtic Frost and Sacrifice in the same weekend. I saw Celtic Frost in Detroit, and then I saw Sacrifice in Saturday in Toronto. And that was my first time going to Canada. And ever since then, I've been pretty addicted to it. So a lot of people think I'm from there because I'm, you know, I spend a lot of time there. But the truth is, I joined Gatekeeper, and then Traveler came calling around 2017. So.
Okay, so I'm lucky that you came to Germany. How this came together? That you did this show, this fantastic Keep It True festival. Tell us a little bit.
I got connected to Keep It True Festival first through Bill Peters from Ohio. Do you know Bill Peters?
No.
Oh, come on, Auburn Records. You know Bill Peters. He's the man of metal from Cleveland, Ohio. He rules. He hooked us up with Ali, and then Ali messaged me. This is back in 2013 with one of my old bands. So, and I've been a fan of the Keep It True Festival for a long time because I have always been a crazy underground metalhead. I follow Cruz del Sur since their beginning. I follow AFM since the early days. I follow, you know, all the different European labels. And also, like, you know, I'm really into lots of the weird underground Italian bands like Adra Melch and things like that. So Keep It True always seemed to have those bands when no other fest ever did, ever. Mm-hmm. And that was the place where they got to play on a bigger stage to all the fans. Okay. So to get to finally play that after all those years was insane, you know. And I'm glad that I was able to put a good show on Ali's stage with the rest of my bandmates, and that the rest of my bandmates, especially Matt Reese, who wrote all those songs, got to realize his material in that same, you know, arena, which is a gymnasium, but to us it's an arena.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm not sure on the same festival in the same year. My good friends of Deja Vu, you know Deja Vu, the band.
Oh, dude, that band rocks. Yeah, you know who showed me them? Yeah. Okay, do you know this guy? Do you know JP Higgins?
Not really.
No, JP. No, he showed me them. He was at Keep It True, and he worked with Starbreaker Promotions was his business card. But he played Deja Vu a whole bunch, and I'm like, this fucking rocks. Who is this? This is awesome. And he's like, Deja Vu.
That's my friend. That's my friend.
Yeah.
The bass player is my old bass player in the 80s. In my when we had actually my first record. He was the bass player, and then we had a band called Pussy Lover. Believe it or not, and we're not talking about cats, you know. So. He was the bass player. He's the bass player from Deja Vu. You know?
Is that one of the song titles? Is one of the song titles like "We're not talking about cats"?
No, we had one song title called "Loving, Sucking, Screaming, and Fucking." It's a very, very unique.
Loving, sucking, screaming, and fucking. Like, does it have like exactly. What was the sound? What was the sound?
Loving, sucking, screaming, and
rocking. Screaming and fucking. Yeah. Oh, dude. I wish I could have seen your band back in the day, dude. That sounds fun as hell.
So this will be a unique show, motherfuckers outside. So, my friends, liebe Freunde, ihr seht, der richtige Interviewgast ist hier. Heute ist Speed Metal. So, what is all about the Speed Metal in Canada? There's always now.
I got it. I'll show you why the Speed Metal in Canada. This is, you know, Bonsai Records, right?
Yeah,
Bonsai Records. They were the originator of the speed wheel on the front of the album, and they made it so the speed wheel became the popular image for speed metal in Canada. The bands all put it, you know, on their records, and so in a way, it was a unique thing for that area. So I don't know, man. Like, there's just this European trueness to the Canadian metal bands, I think, that the States doesn't quite have. But it's not quite like Europe. It's goofy a little bit. So that's the distinction that you always see, you know, like, because so many Canadians can be outsiders just because of, you know, living on oil rigs or living in, like, strange towns in the middle of just forest, you know. So many different kinds of bands. That's why you get Sacred Blade. That's why you get, I got another one. You know, this Tales of Medusa. Yeah, he's crazy, guys. We've been trying to figure out who the members of this band are for forever. Tales of Medusa, and Graham from Spell thinks he knows who it is, but he told me that I can't say who on the podcast. I'm sorry. So
I tell you what, we have some of our fan club members. like a mortal, heavy metal Baumann, he knows everything about metal. Maybe he will find out who is the members of this, you know. And Peter Krause is also.
If anyone's going to find out, yeah,
they'll find out.
If anyone's going to find out, it's a German. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a German that's going to be the one that finds out.
So, we found out we have the same friend, Ralf Schippers.
Oh, he's not my. He'll tell you who is that guy. Because I opened for him once. Do you want to know how long ago that was?
When was it?
12 years. 12 years.
Really?
That's very long ago, actually. Yeah, it's one of my first bands. It's a band that we were called Shadow Self. And we opened for Primal Fear, and we annoyed Matt Sinner. He was very annoyed with us.
Why?
Oh, because we were at the side stage. No, it was bad. It was bad. We were at, it was me and a guitar player, an old friend of mine. We were talking really loud at the side of the stage, but they were trying to have a quieter song with Pamela Moore and Amanda Somerville. And Matt Sinner comes to the side of the stage. He's like, shut up, shut your mouth, shut up right now. I'm like, oh, we messed up. We screwed up. We shouldn't have been yakking so loud. That wasn't good.
Yeah,
you know.
You're lucky.
But Ralf Schippers, I met him. It is lucky. It could have gotten worse. I could have gotten punched in the face by Matt Sinner instead of yelled at, which would have been maybe a funnier story, I guess. But I don't know. The Ralf Schippers, though, the thing is, I met him and I told him that Free Time is one of my favorite songs that he sings. And he said, why would you say that to me? And I was like, oh, no, does he not like the song? I don't know. Maybe they were having a bad day, but they were amazing, you know? But that's my Ralf Schippers story. He's your friend, but if you asked him about me, he'd be like, who is that?
This is like is a perfect cue to the next song, Mindless Maze.
Oh yeah.
This is perfect. Tell me about this song, Mindless Maze, because behind the iron, the first song, what is about this song?
Those are the original three. Okay, so like Matt at first sent me in 2017 the 3 demo songs: Behind the Iron, Starbreaker, and Mindless Maze, and those were the original 3. He already had the lyrics written. These were like Matt's brainchild. Mindless Maze was a song about personal feelings. Starbreaker was a song about like a metal apocalyptic destroyer from the outskirts of the universe. And then Behind the Iron was about, you know, a crazy guy that gets that drives his car through people's houses drunk and gets himself in jail. So those 3 different moods and pieces were Matt's original brain children for the beginning of Traveler. So,
all right. Let's listen to Mindless Maze, also from the Keep It True Festival. Here we go.
Thank you very much, Keep It True! We're Traveler! We come from Canada to play you real heavy metal. That sounds appropriate, right? Fuck yeah! This is from our demo. It's also from our album. And also, if you want stuff from us, Enrico just got some in the white tent out there with Cruz del Sur. This is Mindless Maze! Everyone wants
Fuck yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, true metal has a new face.
Good
JP,
times.
because you live and breathe in this moment. You can see it. You can feel it. What did you say, actually? When you said something, you screamed something without the microphone. What was it? Motherfucker, I fuck you up. What was it during this moment? Do you remember something
I was saying, like, let's go one more time. Let's go one more time, because I was going to sing, but I wasn't really yelling that at the audience. I was kind of yelling it at myself and then breathing and then doing the next part. That was kind of, you know, two faces to that, I guess. Oh, man. That one's a great memory, man, because, you know, I got to thank Ali again for letting us play, because that was just, to get to do that was a hell of a thing, you know, really cool.
So you came over for one show and flew back? Or you did some shows in Germany?
We did shows in 2020. So right before COVID happened, we got stranded in Germany, actually. So we had to figure out our flights really fast and get everything together and get our drivers all back home safe, you know. So we did a lot of dates in Germany before it all got canceled, and we did a couple other places too. We did France, we did Belgium, we did the UK, and it all went very well. But before we got to Poland, it all fell apart. Everything closed. So. But that was the last thing. We put out Termination Shock after that. Thankfully, we were all together when we did Termination Shock. We finished that before the tour. So that was an all-together effort, obviously. That was just like doing the first album. But now doing this one, we're, you know, separated because of the borders, but doing the demos.
So don't say anything wrong now, because we have a lot of people watching this. Say, what is your favorite European metalheads?
My favorite European metalheads? Germany.
The country.
Yes. Germany, because they've embraced what I've done with many different bands and the other musicians that I've worked with over the years. They've always seemed to embrace the energy and the music. So, you know, I owe a lot to Germany. They were, you know, if I was going to do like the Man-O-War, like, this is the country that we like kind of song, it would be about Germany for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember we talk about our introduction music? You remember?
Oh,
we talked before.
Yeah.
He's here. Yeah. He's live here. Mr. Jim Wallenberg. Motherfucker, it's Sweden.
Oh, hey.
He's the original composer of our introduction music. Jim, we love you. I love you, Jim. Great guitar player. Holy shit. You know what I did with him?
Metal is forever.
I worked with him in Phuket, Thailand, in a Ozzy Osbourne.
What's that?
I worked with Jim in Phuket, in the Rock City nightclub. We did Ozzy Osbourne cover band. I was Ozzy Osbourne. Guess. The fucking Prince of Darkness.
Oh, that's so cool. What song was your favorite to do?
Yeah, we did all the famous. We did Spark at the Moon. We did Suicide Solution. We did Crazy Train. We did. And we also worked. Jim and I, we worked with Mats Olausen from Ingrid Malmsteen's keyboard player, original keyboard player. It was a
that's so cool.
You know? We had so fucking good musicians. Jim, what do you say? Was this a great time or not? I had a wig, a black wig, you know. And when I was on a balcony and he was playing before, he looked at me so fuck. Oh man, but a long time ago.
If you're gonna do Ozzy, you gotta have the wig, man. I would probably wear a wig because my hair doesn't really look that much like his, you know. It looks a little different.
Later on, I had the hair like Ozzy. I had long hair then, and I had the book I Am Ozzy. I put the book and the same sunglasses, right, like Ozzy. I looked like his brother. I look exactly like Ozzy. Oh, yeah. And when I did another Ozzy Osbourne show later, like a solo show, and it works much more better with my own hair than not the fucking wig, you know.
Okay. Well, nowadays you probably like the hair that you have now. He's got the same look, the distinguished gray. You know, like it's he's rocking that too.
You know what, JP? I was actually brown, but during the metal marathon, I got gray because it fucked me up. The sound alone made
the marathon was too long. There's too much of a marathon.
No, 50 hours was not too long because the next one was 60 because we wanted.
Oh,
we applied to the Guinness Book of Records as the longest metal marathon in history. You know, and then if you do 60,
that'll do it.
Of course. Then comes 70, you know, and then maybe one day we make 100 hours. Let's say who wins this? Our winner, 50 hours. Michael Scherfel is here. Imagine this motherfucker. He was here without sleep 50 hours. I slept at least 6 hours in 50 hours, but he didn't sleep. Damn.
Be careful. You have to call the doctor, man.
Doctor, please. Yeah.
Oh,
so.
Man. Yeah.
The next song I like because it's funny. Your guitar player, Arnold. Dave Arnold,
our bass guitar player, Dave Arnold. Yes, that's correct. That's his name. Yeah.
Because he's always behind you and he correct you if you do something wrong, right?
You know what's really funny is if you watch Stryker, when he was in the band, he did the same thing with their singer Dan too.
But that means he's very he's on it. He's maybe he's the only one he didn't drink. Possible, right?
Okay. Here's the funny. That's the most sober I've ever been at a show. Is that show? I did not have a drop to drink. I was. Really? It was all energy and nerves. 100%. Like is what it was for me. But yeah, Dave is okay. Dave is the most likely. He could believably be a drill sergeant if he chose that career. Among us, yes, he's the most like that. So he is on the task.
But drill sergeants, they are motherfuckers. They are killers.
Well, I mean, okay. I don't mean it like I mean it like he's all right, boys, attention. You know, that kind of guy. Like he gets everyone, ready to go.
Let's watch this because I love this. And you brilliantly, you switch to the next song brilliantly. But let's see. Here we go.
Brilliantly is generous.
Holy fucking shit! Once again, we are Traveler from the land of Canada. Some of you might have heard of this place, I think. But tonight, we are paying tribute to a fallen hero by the name of Mark the Shark Shelton. But before we do our own song about fallen heroes, we got another one called Up to You!
I love the you from a clear voice to the screaming voice. I love this. This is very, very, very cool. Love it.
I think it's because I grew up listening to Halford and King Diamond all the time, and Geddy Lee too, like all that stuff. So I think that plays into it.
What German bands actually you like the most? Is this a particular band you say, wow, this is the shit? I love this.
Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I had one from Halloween already here. Roland Krapov was already here. Roland Krapov was already.
Oh, yeah, from the Master of the Rings. Yeah. Master Plan. That band was cool. Yeah, those songs were cool. A lot of people don't talk about them anymore.
This was a 2-hour interview, and very, very interesting. Nice guy, you know. Yeah, and we are at the moment we're working to get Kai Hansen. So we are
cool.
Yeah, we are on it. Actually, it's a
so
matter
cool.
of time that hopefully we get more of these guys, you know, because yeah, at least the next our sponsors or partner Hotline Magazine, we have a one-page interview in it, and of course Halloween is on the front cover. So at least I am with them in the magazine. Yeah, that's cool.
Halloween's just so cool, man, and they're so nice to everybody. You know, they're just such a cool band. You know, I would love to see them in Brazil. You know how cool it would be, just because everyone, the energy. Yeah, it'd be so fun.
You just mentioned Brazil. You know, we have now members in our fan club in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and Brazil. And Lydia,
that's good, man.
She's from Brazil, and she does a radio show. So I hope you connect. Say hello to Lydia.
Hopefully I say hello to Lydia. That sounds good, because I'd love to do one of those shows in Brazil. Just like, hello, Lydia. Hey.
Yeah, let's say. Yes,
that's correct. My last name is Lebanese. That is 100% correct.
Oh, you see, she has a radio show, a metalhead radio show. Very, very cool. So please be connected. You know, please. I will send Lydia the contact so she can contact you and you can have an interview. It's cool. We help each other, you know.
We are connected.
Maybe you're closer to Lydia than we are, you know, because we all love Lydia already. Lydia, we love you. Wow, she's blown away right now, I can say.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Hey, I have some German metal here. Hold on. I just found this in the pile.
Udio.
Time bomb.
You know who was in the show already from Udio?
Who?
Sven Dirk Schneider, the son of Udo.
Yeah. I saw him play drums on the Accept Revisited tour. He's good.
And a very, very nice guy. Sven
seems very nice.
Very nice guy. Very down to earth, humble. And I said, bring your daddy. He said, yeah, maybe I bring daddy. I said, what, maybe? Bring him. We want you to. And he says, yeah, but he's out of country now. So he can reach him. So, all right. Lydia, she loves Udo. Oh.
I love when he breaks from metal on some of his songs. I love when he does like a swing song or like a jazz song. Sometimes he'll do that. He had one song called Heavy Rain that he almost sings like Satchmo. It's so good. Like, I'm just like, Udo can do anything. He's so cool.
It's good. And you know, when one of our, let's say that the guy who really helps us the most right now, he's for me a star, is David Rees. David Rees was already 5 times.
Oh yeah.
Since October, 5 times had interviews, and he's like a metal brother now, and he did a fantastic job when he joined Accept, you know. And now it's like it's closing in now. Every week somebody else from the old guys coming. We had Herman Frank, one of the original Accept. Yes. Yesterday, the new bass player from Accept.
Herman Frank was still in the band when Herman Frank was still in the band when I played with them. But the new bass player was recently your guest. You're saying
yesterday, Martin.
Oh yes. Wow. And yes. Uwe Lulis is in the band now too, from Gravedigger,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And Gravedigger, Chris Boltentally was also twice already here.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
He's cool. Chris is the shit. He's very, very cool. No. He was once here, and he comes again with his new band, Hellrider.
Oh, I heard about that. I saw the press release. Hellrider. What's they're just more 80s is the style.
Check it out. Mayhem.
Yeah.
Actually, he's guitar player from Gravedigger. He's the guitar maniac. Fuck is what.
Going back to David Reese, I opened for his band Bangalore Choir and Diamond Head one show. So it was like Diamond Head and then Bangalore Choir. And I'll tell you how cool David Reese is. He comes right up to us. He's like, "You guys want to use the drum riser? Your kit looks nice. You guys want to use it?" What a cool guy. Yeah.
That's David Reese.
And it was nice to tell to us the whole show. Yeah.
He's a fantastic.
Yeah,
and you know what? Cool. What the crazy thing is this? Because I grew up with Accept, of course, Scorpions, Accept, all the great 80s stuff. Because I'm a metalhead since '78. AC/DC was my first metal, hard rock. And then
Do you like krautrock? Do you like Birth Control and like Amandul 2 and
yes, Birth Control, one song. I was.
That first Scorpions album sounds like that.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yes. But to be honest, the Lonesome Crow, the first Scorpions was not my thing. I like it when the Tokyo tapes came out, and then then I like it. Then in Trance, of course, and then all the records. The first one was not really my piece of cake, but of course they are fantastic.
Yeah, I guess for me as an outsider from Germany, because I've been to Germany, but it's I'm not from there. It's just cool to hear the Schenker brothers playing like freak out rock, as an just a different sound to hear from them.
I live in the Philippines, and you hear here every day. You hear always somewhere. This song, this is the shit here. I love this song. The Love Drive album runs here all the time. Always.
Oh, cool.
There's a funny story I tell you about. On 4 years ago or 3 years ago, on Christmas Eve, here in the Philippines, there's a celebration. The door is open. The neighbors come with food. You give them food. They give you food. It's always celebration. And then in a night, everybody went to bed. They were sleeping, and I was lying on my couch. It was what a cool day. I mean, this is different to Germany. Germany, the doors are closed. Everybody's for himself. The families are. It's not like here. Everybody's celebration. And on Christmas Eve, as a 24th, except midnight, I was lying on my couch. I think I had just a mobile phone and I had YouTube. Suddenly, with a big bang. Exact midnight was bow, always somewhere. My phone switched out of my head. I said, "What the fuck?" Absolute blast, for neighbors. And then everywhere around, everywhere the music started. Everywhere music started, they started the horns in the motorbikes, and I was like, "What?" My wife came out to say, "Are they crazy now? What's happened now?" So
are they crazy now?
Now it's Christmas. Say. What the fuck? My phone flew 2 meters. So, what the hell? True story. And he says, no, the Christmas is 25th, actually, like in America, right? You celebrate 25th, not 24th.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. And in the Philippines as well. But I had no idea. Everyone was sleeping. It was very quiet, nothing. You heard a little bit, maybe the cockroaches crawling around. Nothing. Suddenly, one big bang in full blast, Bam! Always somewhere. I say, what the hell? They are crazy here. They are crazy. I belong to this place. So enough talked. Enough my stories.
I might steal. Are they crazy now for us?
Yeah, you can write songs, and then you say, "Thank you, fucking Richard Newton for the inspiration." And now comes actually the song, "Falling."
Thank you. For the podcast marathon.
Falling Heroes.
Fallen Heroes? Yeah.
And this is now different because, of course, you talk about Mark Shelton from Manila Road, but the meaning is actually a little bit different. Tell me about Falling Heroes.
Yeah. I think, maybe just a combination of nerves and, people always think that I'm wasted. It's hilarious, but I was 100% sober at this show completely. And it's funny because, the distinction being that like we knew that they were paying tribute to Mark Shelton at the show, and to us he's definitely a hero, but the song itself is about having like shitty fake rock star dreams and looking up to the wrong idea of being what you see as a fallen hero. So the two, I felt like because of the nature of the show that night, I had to make the distinction. But I guess, yeah, it could come off as confusing to some people. But I'm glad you understood it. That's cool. So
absolutely, I listened to you, my friend.
Hey.
Fallen heroes, yes, and Traveler.
Thank you so much. So, we were talking about fallen heroes a moment ago, but this song is not about a great fallen hero like Mark the Shark. This song is about being young and naive and thinking you're one of them just because a few people pay attention. I think we can all relate. This is called Fallen Heroes.
You could be. It's your voice, I still hear it. The biggest fan, that's me. Glorified by my whole life. Nobody cares until they die. No mirror's big as the level be. Reading pain with a smile. You see, just
Very, very cool, man. I love it.
Oh yeah, that's another Matt number. I didn't really start writing, I guess, for the band until Termination Shock. Matt wrote the whole first album. That's his mind exploding with the riffs.
We have only one lyric video, and this is for Forever Man.
Oh, that's from Termination Shock. And that is actually I wrote all the lyrics on that album except for Forever Man. That, like the first album, is Matt, music and lyrics.
You see? And I chose this one because this is the only one I found. But I must say, I salute these guys who made this Keep It True video, because this is actually a normal camera, but the sound from a mixer, of course. But if you listen to the album now and you listen to your live sound, I told you before when we spoke before the interview, it sounds identical. It's not much different. So when you record, you record the old style, like drums first and then guitar and bass or something, or how you work?
100% old style for these two albums. We record with the Slovakian madman Jan from the band From. That's Hrom, and that is Slovak for thunder. And he is Jan, and he is our producer. He was also the drummer on the Traveler demo, the very first tape we ever did. So we're very close with Jan. He's a good friend, very tight. And Matt also plays guitar in his band From as well. So yeah, that Jan is old school. So we record very old school with him. He's a guy that knows how to build analog compressor boxes and can fix an old car like no problem. He's got the engineer genius brain. So, and what's really cool is, the sound at Keep It True was just awesome. So they really gave us, a great platform to play our music.
Yeah. And that's why I want to play this song quickly now to compare to the live sound and the studio sound, and then let's the people judge. For me, it sounds nearly the same, and that shows how good you are live. You're tight like.
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's true. There's nothing, but let the people judge. Now comes the only one studio version from our interview. Then we have 3 more videos from Keep It True, and here is Forever Man.
All right.
Still what you're thinking of.
did.
I love it.
Yeah, that video was made by Al from the band Ravage from Boston. He just wanted to do it. He liked the artwork so much that he's like, "Can I just do this?" And we were like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it shows the band. It's good at advertising. All the social media links, very cool, good. And like I said, of course, the voice is a little bit more mixed, but the rest it's like you're in your show. You're very, very tight band. Really, really cool.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for saying that. Cause like we I think everybody in the band has spent a long time playing music separately. You know, like we spent many, many years separately before we came together. So, and that's what's so cool about Traveler is us getting together feels so free and easy. You know, it's it doesn't feel like something that needs to be summoned up as much as it's something that's already there.
Let's talk a little bit about the album, Termination Shock. Is the concept behind, or is it only song by song?
It's song by song. I mean, you could weave a thread maybe between some of the songs, but I wouldn't say very much concept. It's like the song Termination Shock carries the Starbreaker theme once again. But then songs like Shaded Mirror and STK, that's more personal, more reflective, right? And then songs like Diary of a Maiden, that one is inspired by watching a movie on a plane and then being like, oh, this movie really, racked my brain. This is cool. So lots of different inspiration, but then it all came together in the January of 2020. We demoed and then recorded and then did the final recording of the whole thing. It was very quick.
Mm-hmm.
But the vocal sessions, I think, took just as long as the first album. About a week or two.
Are you very picky? How you work in a studio? I'm a singer, and I had experience with. I worked with the Crocus producer for the first Crocus albums, and Martin Pearson.
Nice.
And he fucked me up, one song, 8 hours, one song, and I was devastated, because always a ballad, and I said, what the hell? What do you want from me? They say, give me a little bit more, like a little bit pussy, more little pussy. I say, what the fuck is one? And I got mad. You have ever this experience? A producer fucks you up in the studio, and you always you not hear this, and you say, what do you want? The fucking hell?
Okay. I worked with an indie rock guy once. Yeah, I worked with an indie rock guy once where like I finished singing something. It was just some kind of like kind of thing. But he turns around and he's like, "Do you have a fucking speech impediment? What? Yeah, it's one vowel sound. You can't make one sound right without making it different in the middle of it. That fucks it up. What? You can't talk? What? Yeah, what? You can talk, right? Sing it.
Like this.
That's that kind of stuff,
My guy,
I've had it happen.
But my guy, and I was in awe because it was 1990. I did this, and it was in the Power Play Studios in Switzerland, where Europe recorded the final countdown. It was a big studio. Next door was Steve Thompson. It was there was mayhem for me, because from one day to another I was in the studio, but sometimes what is hearing, what I'm not hearing. It came to the point I said, I don't like this song anymore. Fuck this song. Say no.
Yeah.
We have one ballad, and we do this song until I hear what I want to hear. And after 8 hours, I lost my voice. Then I say, now I got it. I like it. Thank you very much. Say fuck you too. So. And I went to bed, say I was done. You say, what, 8 hours, one song, again and again and again. Very tough.
Yeah, I've been in that situation before, but I that's why I like working with Jan in Traveler, because he and I are both perfectionists, but he's got that engineer precise mind, but he's not like angry or flippant. He's laid back, But I think we're able to take the time with him because it's his home studio rather than like some place with a rented room or something like that, you know. Whereas
Yeah.
like I've been in situations too where it's like like, you know, time sensitive, you have to get it done. But the one guy I'm talking about, the indie rock guy, I like him, he's cool. But yeah, he was the one producer I worked with that was like, you know, just real. I mean, he got results too. Everything sounded really tight.
I know Michael Wagener. You know Michael Wagener, the legendary producer.
He just announced his retirement recently, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And I am befriended with Bonfire. Bonfire is one of my close bands. I know because the bass player, Jörg Deisinger, he told me all the story because he was in the original Bonfires, you know, and he told me he fucked up Klaus Lessmann so badly because he word by word, you know, and he really got crazy. But in the end of the day, you know, you hear this Fireworks album got gold, you know, 250,000 albums sold, you know, and it's words, you know. That's the real fuckers. But they get it, you know. They hear something which we don't hear, but they get the best out of you. This is a good producer, like Bob Rock.
That's exactly it. The hear something you don't hear thing is, and that's the, you know, if you're patient with other people's personalities, if it feels like, oh, this is, why would you say no? Keep that to yourself because you can like learn something cool, you know, from that about sound you can make that you didn't know about. You know, that's the cool stuff I've always taken away from that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's tough. The studio is tough. But now we talk about Starbreaker because you mentioned the name before. It's the next video. What about Starbreaker? Let us know.
Yeah, this is the song that you know, really sparked Traveler, because when we recorded it, it was like the one that like we just hit it right away, and it went perfectly, and we were like, yeah, this is great. So it was awesome to see other people that weren't us having that same kind of reaction to it after we put out the demo. And I got nothing to say but thanks for that, because it's just really cool to get to play it for everybody. I just hope that, you know, the COVID thing for everybody gets better and then we can play again. That'd be great.
But in the States, many states in America open already. And I saw shows with Winger and Firehouse and so in the arenas. And so what is the situation right now? In Canada, I think Canada don't let Americans in. That's the problem. Right? That's the problem.
Yeah, I can't get in. Yeah, so we once I can get in though, once they change that, we can rehearse again and get the band ready and be ready to go play shows for everybody again. So I hope it happens soon.
How's in Michigan right now? Is it still
Michigan? It's, you know, it's okay. I used to live here before. I did my first serious band here, you know, and right now I'm doing a new band here in Michigan called Among These Ashes. And that's going to be some dark US metal, some dark power metal with a really, really amazing guitar player named Richard Clark. And that's a project, a US metal project that I'm doing that's going to be coming out maybe this year or next year.
You come to us. You come to us again, hopefully, and promote In Metals Forever.
Oh, right? I hope you guys like this new project. Yeah. No, I will send it to you because I hope you guys like this, because I have a feeling the German fans will really enjoy this guy. This guy's riffing is like he's got the precision stop on a dime riffing all over the place in this record. And I haven't really sung on an album with guitar playing a lot like that, so it's going to be a different, darker kind of sound. I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, looking forward to this. So here we go. Starbreaker from the Keep It True Festival. Traveler. Oh, just you know what? Give me the introduction, the screaming introduction for Starbreaker. I want to hear it live now. Here.
You want to hear Starbreaker? Starbreaker.
Bullshit, no.
He let our planet grow. Now he's here again. Starbreaker. This is it. How humanity died. Whoa, yeah.
You are the second one now. Girish from India did the same with screaming. You know this guy, Girish and the Chronicle.
No. That's not a name I know.
Man. GATC. Check out GATC or Girish and the Chronicle. This is the shit. This is for me one of the next superstar. Young guy, fantastic guy. Fantastic.
The Chronicle. Guy. That's a cool name.
Girish and the Chronicles. Check it out. Okay. You love this. This is real metal. And he's a screamer. And you are the second one now in 88 shows who does exactly the same. Thank you. Motherfucker.
Keep the marathon going, man. Yeah.
Starbreaker, here, traveler. But not in a Metal is Forever show.
What a great day that was.
Of course, but we are not at the end. It's not the end. It could be the last one, but no. I love it.
I hope not.
This is exactly the sound what I call true metal. You said it right in the beginning. This is tonight's true metal because I love the double bass. It's a machine, you drummer. A fucking machine.
Chad's the man, dude. He's also amazing in his band Riot City, which many people know. They're the Screaming Demons. You can't beat Riot City. So his drums I mean, he's probably, I would call him the greatest drummer I've ever gotten the privilege to ever play with. He's the man. He's like, he can make a crowd move. He can make them dance. He is a master drummer. Like, I got nothing but good things to say about Chad. And it was cool, like, watching him do double duty on the 2020 tour. Because when we did that tour I was telling you about, where we played like Germany and the UK and France, we were with Riot City. So he did double duty at every single show.
Damn. And after the show, he was done, fucked up.
No, he was still. He's like some kind of god person. I have no idea. I'm like a sweaty mess after one show, but he can just do it and do it.
He's a real metalhead. You know what? We have a metalhead here, Peter Hirsch. He's from Serious Curse.
Okay.
Say hello to Serious Curse, a great band. Also joined our metal marathon. Peter, he's now a member also from our fan club. Peter.
Hey, hello to Serious Curse.
That's why I love this show so much, because motherfuckers like you make this show so unique. Because if everybody was like you, oh damn, we love it. I love it. The longer we do it, the more I like it. It's great. Thank you so much. You enjoyed the show so far?
I've been enjoying the show just great. I hope that everyone that's been watching and chiming in has been enjoying the show as well, because it's a whole lot of me to take in, I think. So if they're entertained, I'm glad.
Yes, of course. The screaming is cool. I told you right in the beginning how I saw your eyes open, because I think you expected this 10 questions, and then I told no, there's no questions. We shoot out of the hips and we let it flow. Let's keep on. Then I told you what I have to in mind, and you like this.
Well, speaking of that, I was gonna try. Well, here's the thing. I talked to All the Traveler. Matt's busy at work, so he couldn't come in to do the show because of timing. But I talked to. Hey, I need your show to help out really fast, okay? Because our boy Dave Arnold just got a COVID positive. We need to say everyone. Let's make sure Dave Arnold gets better. Let's pull for Dave. I want to shout out to Dave Arnold for. Being a guy that is willing to go out to the middle of nowhere 13 hours away to build scaffolding for construction. He's a working man, and I'm sure he'll be fine and that he'll beat the disease, but it sucks that he just got the positive. So we hope that he gets out of that.
Also Dave Arnold, das ist der Gitarrist, oder der Bassist, nicht der Bassist, der Bassist.
Yes, right? The bassist, yeah.
Es war der, wo ihm eigentlich hat, dass er den falschen Song ansagt, gerade dabei ist, den falschen Song anzusagen. Der ist Covid positiv getestet worden. Aber we wish Dave all the best from the metal community in Germany and around the world. Dave, get back, because we need this shit.
Yeah.
This is the shit. I love Traveler now. I got hooked, because this is, after I met you now, I must say, yes, this is different, because you're humble, you funny, you are unique, you are a metal shouter. You have the range, everything, and you have the showmanship. What do you want more? You look like Robinson Crusoe in metal. That is cool, And Tom Araya.
I was telling that's too Tom Araya, but the Robinson Crusoe's too attractive of a guy. More like Robin Williams Jumanji. I thought I was looking, with all this. I don't know, but like
I guess he was.
I hope Dave Arnold. He's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna pull through. But it's really cool that you guys did that shout out. Thank you, because he was gonna be on the show, but he was just telling me like, sorry, I'm all tired. I can't do it. I'm feeling sick. So yeah, sorry. Well, I was gonna try to get him to chime in.
Yeah. I just see that the Flocker, the first time I read this name, Flocker, grüß dich. Hi. He's neighbor to Tobias Sammet. You know Tobias Sammet from Avantasia on Ed Guy?
Oh yeah, of course I do. Fucking what's that song? What is it? Time to go back to where I belong. That's Babylon. I was listening to that the other day when I was shoveling snow, but now the snow is melted. So I think now I'll listen to a different Ed Guy album. I don't know which one.
Yeah, you see, Lohmann said, thanks, JP. You are such a unique showmanship. I love this. You know, this is exactly what we need here. We need fuckers like you, definitely. That keeps the show going.
You guys need shows. You guys need shows. There needs to be. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to act like I'm a doctor and say like, oh, shows, come on, open it up. But at the same time, we need shows to come back so bad. Oy, so bad.
Yeah. And so long we have no shows, we have one show for sure. This is Metal is Forever, you know. And you have no idea how many messages I got. Hundreds of messages after the 50 hours, and they're right to me, Richie. Thank you. You gave us a festival back. We had a festival. The whole weekend was a festival. One show where one artist after another. It's 50 hours, and this was fucking great. You know, it was amazing. So much talent in 50 hours. So much talent because everybody brought something on the table. Nobody sucked. Everybody was on spot on. Everybody was in time. It was such a pleasure to work with professionals. You know,
yeah, you had some great people on. Like you guys had my friend Todd Michael Hall on a little while ago, and
not really. We are on it. We tried it. Yeah, we I was writing with Donny for Straten already, and
oh cool.
We you know all management and Todd already. Actually, Elke, who brought you, he's also on Todd, and we try to get him. Because there's always a management something behind, and because he brought with Kurt Vanderhoff a great album art. I played the song already, and actually Todd agreed to come. You know, same with Ronnie Atkins from Pretty Mates. He wanted to come.
Oh, that's cool. I told him I was stoked on him working with Vanderhoof too. It was cool to hear that sound together, the Metal Church sound and Todd's sound. You know,
I love it.
Yeah,
I saw them 3 years ago. Rad 5, and Todd blew me away. What a voice!
Yeah, he's like, what is he? He's like Rick Emmett and Tony Harnell mixed together. That's what he's like.
Yes,
he's just awesome.
It's amazing. This was actually with Primal Fear, Rad 5, and Existence from France. This was a three band package. Damn,
that's amazing.
What a
wow,
amazing! And I tell you, on this day, I must say, you know, Ralph is my friend, but on this day he had problems with the voice on tour. You know, something happens, and this night, Todd killed it. He killed it. It was such a pleasure. I was in awe, saying, "What the fuck." And then I found out this guy is on American Idol and something like this. He's everywhere.
The Voice, yeah, he was on the voice.
The Voice. Yes,
it blew me away when I saw him. I'm like, is that Todd? Is he even Foreigner? Like, oh, it was so cool to see him do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, that's a magic that slowly it's like a circle. They're all this guy knows this guy, this guy knows this guy, this guy knows this guy, and then say, okay, David Reese called this guy. You know, maybe very soon Carmine Appice comes in the show. You know, like a real legend. You know, this the old guy. You know. That's the
Cactus. Yeah,
Cactus and
definitely
and King Cobra, you know. But
yeah,
this guy we have to, you know. I'm worried this guy is dead before he says he comes, because he says, oh yeah, you know. I say, David Reese, come to the show now. He's fucking great.
It's not an unreasonable worry these days. I mean, it's not an unreasonable worry these days to feel like that could happen, because I mean, it just seems like the greats are just like leaving Earth left and right. So it's, you know, I think that's why, you know, everyone that can still play wants to so bad. That's why Kiss still wants to, as long as they can do it, be Kiss. Because, you know, what else is there? It's tough out there, thinking about the realities of aging and life. You know, I don't know. Everyone always says that whole, like, what's that cliche? Like, rock keeps you young. I don't know. about that, but I mean, it definitely like prolongs it. Yeah.
How you keep your voice in shape? Because you have no problem from normal voice to in a screaming voice. No problem with the chords.
No problem. Not no problem. I can audibly have some issues here and there. Like people can see them in videos here and there too. You know, like sometimes I can have some breakage, or I can be congested and not able to like hit the middle or higher notes without sounding kind of scratchy. That can happen, but I try to just be practical about it and take care of it however I need to. Yeah.
How you warm up? You have some exercise before the show? Or you do like Ronnie James Dio, have a pint Guinness and fuck it?
No. But I do believe in the Dio thing about maybe not warming up, because every time I've ever warmed up, I sang better than when I went out there. And it's like I have that fear now. Like, no, I should, okay, warm up a little bit. Be like, I don't know. Maybe like yell a little bit and like see if it sounds like anything. But then like to actually sing like the whole song before, it's like every time I've done that, I sang it better than the time I went out. So I try to avoid that.
I saw a hilarious video from Ozzy Osbourne. Well, I'm sure he hates this shit, but he has like a headset and he's what the fuck?
Oh, no, that's legit. No, that's legit. He's gargling and doing scales. I can't do that, I don't think. It probably looked funnier if I tried it. Like, yeah, he's gargling water and doing the scales. I remember that video. Yeah.
I want to ask a question. And there's one band I have to bring on the show because this is a motherfucker. Arctic Flame?
I know Attic, but Arctic Flame from New Jersey? Are they still around?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. I remember that now there's no turning back. You're under attack. That's the fucking song. That band ruled. Yeah, they opened for a bunch of cool shows.
You know the drummer. The drummer
like
is
they were good.
The drummer is a crazy guy, and I joined Deja Vu.
Yeah.
They had a show in a festival, and I was backstage, and then we did Breaking the Law, and they brought him on stage, and he was so fucking drunk.
Cool.
He fucking messed up the whole song. We sung in the wrong tone. It was cool. The crowd went crazy, but he fucked it up, But this is my experience. But I had to bring it on the show because he's a hilarious guy. Yes, he has actually a fake leg, and plays drums. Do you know?
Oh, that's wild. I didn't know that. No, that's crazy. That's amazing. Yeah.
And I didn't know. Because I saw him walking and said to the organizer, say, he has some hips problems. He said, no, he has one leg. I say, fuck, how can be a drummer? So how he do? He's cool. He's a motherfucker, I tell you. Arctic Flame. What a great band. I have to bring now I have tomorrow I write to him. Hey, come to the show because he's a fucking good band, real good band. So enough talking.
I remember their CD. It came out on Iron Glory or Battle Cry, like a German label put it out. I remember that CD. They were cool.
You know what I missed? The speed I missed actually. This was not speed metal right now. No, it was. But the next song has a good title. Speed Queen. And talk about sex.
Oh, right?
Yeah. When you talk about sex, Speed Queen.
The song, okay, I can explain it. I can explain the song. It's about being in a bad relationship, and it's not about like some nasty woman. It's about like some guy that's trying to follow around a chick that's too cool. He's gonna do all the blows. She's gonna roll all the cash. She's gonna make it happen. And like this guy's just thinking he's in her league, And it's about like getting lost thinking you can do that. Thinking you can keep up. She's the speed queen, That's what the song's about.
Anita Rockaraza. All great bands, Richie, you forgot Annihilator. No, I'm not Annihilator. That's crazy. It's a crazy band. Anita, we have to talk later. If you have time, I have something to tell you. That's she's very, very, very connected in Switzerland. Yes, very. She writes
some Annihilator-related news.
No. Something Metal Forever related news. But now we give the blowjob queen. No, sorry, the blowjob queen. The speed. you know what is cool.
My singing was influenced kind of by Vicious Rumors a little bit on this one.
Yeah, you know what was cool? It was 10 seconds without voice. JP was with voiceless for 10 seconds. I did it. I fucked you up, man. You know?
Oh, I didn't notice that it happened. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I always say this is not a country show.
Am I back now?
No, you're on all the time. It's a heavy metal show. Can you answer one question? I asked David Rees, and he couldn't answer the question. I say, what is with this motherfucker? That all the shouters say, "Are you ready, motherfuckers?" What is about motherfucker? Can you tell me what is all about?
It's the hard consonants, and it's like the vowels in the perfect place. You can't. I don't know. I mean, I think they ban people using those words because it gets people going. That's my answer.
Is there history when this was first time done by a metal band? Do you have any knowledge?
What about MC5? MC5. They did it's time to kick out the jams, motherfucker.
Really? This is the 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I think it was 69, 70. And that was Rob Tyner that did that. And then, I mean, there's the Stooges. I think it started with that, right? I mean, you could probably hear it in a club in like the 40s or the 50s, but just not on any sanctioned recording, I imagine, right? Maybe in the 40s. I mean, for 30s, 40s, and 50s, I bet there was people shouting, "Are you ready?" I'll bet.
Yeah, but this
was happening.
Are you ready? This is already legendary. But I was wondering, because we couldn't say in German would be Mutterficker. We would never say this on stage. You say, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're very disrespectful to your mother." But
it's vulgar.
Even David Rees, David Rees says, to be honest, maybe it comes from the blacks. Motherfucker, but it's interesting that everybody does it. Nobody knows why.
Americans are all American, man. Americans are all American, and a big part of America is like jazz and like also like just all kind and the original rock and roll that created the rock and roll you hear today. And it's all very much "Are you ready, motherfuckers?" was getting said. I'm just gonna say that it was definitely being said in the first half of the 20th century. I think. I can't speak for the 19th century though.
Anita just writes me a message. Anita, I am busy right now. After the show, I talk to you. We have something in common. The first time in 88 shows, I say something now. Nobody knows. Some maybe knows, but we have something in common. You and me. You and I. You know what? I am a half American. My father was American. My father was in the army in Germany. So I have American blood in me. Yes, it's true. But he was killed in Vietnam.
Yeah, we're both half American. Wow. Oh, that's a wild story. Wow.
Yeah, and I found out when I was 24 in the 80s. In 84, I found out. In 1984, I found out that I am half American, half German. So, jetzt wisst ihr da draußen, heute zum ersten Mal gesagt, ich bin halb Amerikaner und halb. Maybe that's why I'm so crazy and wild, because I'm a fucking like a bastard like you. Damn it. So, and now comes, let's say it's my favorite song from you, because Speed Queen.
Speed. Yeah.
Let's play this. I love it.
Thank you guys so much. So that song was pretty fast, but let's go faster. Yeah! said, let's go faster! Speed Queen!
You know this is the mirror.
That's my shit, man. That's my shit. I love this.
Oh man, Torian's solo, like our lead guitar player Torian Shadlick is just he's a machine, man. I love him. He has another band in Alberta in Canada called Hazard. Have you heard Hazard ever before?
Yes, I heard Hazard.
Yeah. Oh, good.
But you know what I hear here? Some Iron Maiden influence from this harmony solos. Is there some connections that I love Iron Maiden, the guitar players?
I mean, I know that Matt Reese is very influenced by both Adrian Smith and Dave Murray. Torian Shadlick, I would say he's influenced by everybody, but he loves his Eddie Van Halen, definitely. Like, I mean, he is an EVH, Randy Rhoads loving guy, 100%. So I think the difference is, yeah, like, I mean, and Matt being more into like more British metal, their styles just go like power pack. It's great.
Yep, I agree. I was very much influenced from first of the British heavy metal, first of AC/DC. What was your first metal band you was hooked? You remember?
Yeah, I mean, I could go between the two, thinking, but it's either Rush if you consider them metal, or Sabbath.
Okay,
either of those two. Yeah,
Sabbath with Ozzy or Sabbath with Dio?
Either. Like, I was obsessed with Black Sabbath right away. I wanted to get every album, you know. And then when it got to the Tony Martin years, I was like, oh my God, they had more singers. Whoa, you know, like just endlessly fast.
Tony Martin is coming to our show.
You know, and oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another guy like Ralph Sheepers. Tell him I said hey, so he can be like, who is that?
Again? What's happened to you?
Yeah.
Maybe you talk too much. Was the same situation with Tony Martin too?
Oh no. That's I've never met Tony Martin. He had that one U.S. tour that it was going to be Tony Martin's Headless Cross, but I remember he canceled that. There was some problem. That was supposed to be, oh man, like 13 years ago, 14 years, like a long time ago too. Like
he's releasing a new album, Tony Martin, and I wrote him now three times already since a half year, since 5 months actually. And he said, yes, Richie, I'm on it, but he has to wait until the label gives green light for interviews. Now, no interviews. So the label controls it. But he will be on. He promised.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know he's got that album Thorns. Has anyone heard anything from that yet? Has anything dropped from that?
From what?
Yeah, it's a new Tony Martin album called Thorns. That's the album cover. Yeah. Has there been a song from that yet? Has there been a promo or
no?
So
far, I think no. Maybe I oversee it, but as soon the album comes out,
I want to hear it.
They're open for interviews. But I had a great version with in a festival with Roland Graphoff and Tony Martin played together Headless Cross. He sang it exactly like the 80s. I saw Black Sabbath in the 80s in Munich with Tony Martin. I saw them actually with Ian Gillan and with Tony Martin.
Cool.
I saw them.
I would love to see the Ian Gillan shows. That's so cool.
You know what? This show I never forget because, of course, Ian Gillan was the shit in the 70s. Child in Time, this was his trademark, you know, and nobody sang it better than him, you know. And I remember when they opened in Munich with Children of the Grave, and it took very long until he came on stage. When he came on stage, and the crowd went berserk, and he was maybe 2-3 minutes only banging his long hair to the ass, you know. And it was like a goosebumps moment when fucking there is Ian Gillan, white jeans, white vest, and hair to the ass, you know, and sang all the Born Again stuff. Fuck, it was the shit. It was such a powerful moment, you know. It was a history moment, you know. And
that's sick. I love the Born Again record. That's a great record. Wish I could have seen that.
Yeah. So, my friend, it's over our interview nearly. We have one more song left. But we are 2 hours already now. You know, if the right interview guys like you, 2 hours done by like this. You are the shit, man. I love it, you know. I love you. You are a legend. You are a humble guy, and you have the metal heart in the right place, you know. And I can see the people writing this. We love you already. You have some fans, new fans, for sure. And
well, I'm glad you asked me to be on the show, man. Thank you, because you know it's 2 hours flew by for me too. I was enjoying it.
Say hello to front row Elke, because she's
well, yeah, it was Elke, and oh yeah. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me crying out for light? Oh yeah, I remember doing that.
Elke is in our promotion team. She's in the Metal Forever community. It's our only woman until now. Maybe
she's the only one. Well, I mean, that's a powerful Valkyrie to have on your team. I'll tell you what, because Elke is really cool. And you're right to correct. I'm glad that Elke asked me to do the show, because your show rules and the 2 hours flew right by. So,
do you know that she's a singer?
Yeah.
Wow, she's a fantastic singer.
I do.
She's recording right now.
Very good. I've only heard her. Yeah. She
records with my partner, with Bobbes. Undertaker Bobbes. He's my partner here in Metal Forever, and she's recording the vocals in his studio. And this will be something very special. So one day
is it the Tony Martin Sabbath band, or is there something new?
No, this is something new, not Tony Martin Sabbath.
No. Cool. I want to hear it, because I've heard her in videos that Tony Martin, and we sang some Tony Martin backstage to keep it true. But I would love to hear some new original material with Elke singing.
No, Elke,
cool,
yeah, of course. We keep in touch, my friend. We keep in touch, and you know, our show is growing every month. We're getting better and better, but we need help, you know. And that's always I ask my guests, if you know somebody, you know, a famous guy, maybe you know John Corabi, for example. You look like him anyway. Maybe you know him, or you know one of the famous guys.
That's another generous one. That's another generous one.
I love John Corabi. I love this shit. He's great. He's a cool guy. I think
if I look as good as he does at his age, I have no idea. I don't think that's gonna happen. We'll see. He's cool as hell, man. That Motley Crue album he sang on is a really cool record. It's dark. It's heavy.
To be honest, I was already addicted to Motley Crue in the 80s, and when this came out, I was mixed emotions, you know, because in this time, I must say, I confess, I loved Vince Neil's solo album more than Motley Crue. After now, I years after, I realized how good Corabi was, how good he was for Motley Crue, but the fans didn't get it. The fans, they want Vince Neil back, and they got him back somehow, you know. But Vince Neil, the first solo album from Vince Neil was, damn, it was a killer album.
For me, the greatest solo album ever by a 80s metal singer is the Don Dokken solo album. That one is just, that's dynamite. It's got the Don Dokken solo album, and it's got a Peter Baltes on bass from Accept, and then it's got John Norum from Europe on guitar. Then it's got like Billy White from Watchtower on guitar, and then it's got Mickey D on drums. It's the craziest band, and it's like the album is just front to back incredible.
Listen, let's strike a deal right now here and now, and without, and I don't accept a no.
Oh, Elke, yes, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Are you on?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, let's do it.
Motherfucker, I come to the States and kick your ass if you don't do it. Understand?
Oh, well, okay. I believe you. You're from the Philippines, man. I'm not going to fuck with you. Don't worry.
No, I'm guest in the Philippines. I'm a Bavarian.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, watch out.
Be careful. I'm a powerful guy, but a humble guy.
Bet.
Man, I love you. This was a unique and a very, very lovely interview. Thank you so much, JP. You are a legend.
Thanks for having me, guys. Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you.
But we have one more song. I mentioned before the band influence, and now comes surprise. The last song is not a traveler song. The last song for this interview is from, tell me.
Iron Maiden.
What song? Give me the shout out.
Be quick or be dead.
JP, you're a legend. Thank you. And stay safe. Don't get this fucking sea. And keep it true. Keep it to metal. Metal is forever. Give me a last Metal is forever. Now you can sing. Now you're warm.
Metal is forever. Thanks, Richie.
Thank you, JP. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Be quick
See ya.
or be death.
1 second.
You've had your chance, and you...
Tja, das war JV About. Was für ein Metalhead. Genau so muss es sein. Screaming for Vengeance. So cool. Und jetzt gehen wir mal ein bisschen Oldschool Metal. Der Song Fall Heroes, was er Angst hatte, ja. Er hat den für den Sänger von Manila Road gemeint. Und das ist dann unser Tribut, denn der Gitarrist, was man gleich sieht, ist leider nicht mehr unter uns. Und tja, hier ist Manila Road und Weavers of the Web from the Keep It True Festival.
Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce my new bass player over here. Give it up for Mr. Phil Ross. And of course, you know the old guy over here needs no introduction, Mr. Mark Shelton.
Brian Elroney Patrick on vocals.
Thank you very much, guys. And the feature for the night, Mr. Randy Thrasher Fox.
change our ways. More wars lead us to death, the weavers of the world. Protect the web with all your might. Some ancient law, magic truth and much, much more. But we believe that slam the door to black night of evermore. It could happen today unless we learn to change our ways. Warlords lead us to death, the weavers of the world.
Tja, Fronal, du bist mir jetzt gerade im Weg da, der Mika Scherfel, jetzt. So, liebe Freunde, langsam kommen wir zum Ende, aber noch nicht ganz. Ja, das Problem ist, wenn man natürlich einen Amerikaner da hat, dann kann er die ganze Bayerisch reden oder Hochdeutsch reden, das geht ja auch nicht so. Und ja, schwierig, aber ihr habt schon wieder was verstanden, oder? Oder sollte man vielleicht ein Metals Forever Englischbuch rausbringen für euch, dass die wichtigsten Sachen gleich nachlesen könnt. Was hat er gesagt? Ah, okay, verstanden. Okay. Ja, wir sind uns am Ende. Bleibt schon da. Es geht noch was ab. Es kommt noch was. Ein bisschen was geht immer. Ein bisschen was geht immer, sagt der Monaco Franzi. Ja? Und jetzt kommen Freunde von mir, die waren ja schon mal im Januar da, auch auf dem Keep It True. Wir haben davon mal gesprochen. Meine lieben Freunde von Déjà Vu. Ja, Déjà Vu. Und der Bassist ist mein alter Bassist, Volpo. Mit dem habe ich in den 80ern gespielt. Und alle sind geile Jungs. Das sind wirkliche Metalheads. Der Sänger, der Kerschi und der Gitarrist, saugeil. Der Moro, der Schlagzeuger, ist ein legendär. Ne? Der macht auch das berühmte, der Text ist, wenn ich was nicht aufschreibe, das Sommerfestival. Hat Sommerfestival. Nächstes, wenn ich mein Hirn ist irgendwie um die Zeit, das ist ja schon mittlerweile 4:14 Uhr. Ja, das bloß, dass man wisst da draußen. Jetzt einmal Déjà Vu und Metalhead.
silly rage, but you feel alright. You're the mental head. A voice is screaming in your head. You're the mental head. Get ready now and wake the dead. You don't wanna see what is going on. You're a fool to them. It's the mental head. So come on and don't you betray yourself. Make up your mind again. It's the mental head. Mental head. Mental head. You don't wanna see what is going on. You're a fool to them. It's the mental head. So come on and don't you betray yourself. Make up your mind again. It's the mental head. Mental head. Come on, keep it true. Mental head. Mental head. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Your mental head. A voice is screaming in your head. You're the mental head. Get ready now and wake the dead. You're the mental head. You're the mental head. You're the mental head. You're the mental head. Mental.
Tja, meine Jungs. Mein Bassist, was ich mit dem alles erlebt habe, leckt mich am Arsch. Ey. Wir haben eine History geschaffen in Straubing. Die erste Schallplatte überhaupt in Straubing war meine Soloscheibe. Da hat der Wolpo natürlich Bass gespielt. Und dann natürlich Lucifer und dann mit Pussy Lover, unsere, kann man sagen, Double Bass Band. Ja, was für eine geile Zeit. Und wenn ich meinen Freund dazu sehe, da, mein Metal Brother, dann geht mir das Herz auf. Das ist Liebe im Herzen, wenn du verstehst, was es ist. So, Freunde, ich würde mal sagen, jetzt haben wir noch was für morgen. Nämlich, die habe ich ganz, ganz spät reinbekommen, weil die habe ich schon lange am Ding gehabt und habe ich angeschrieben und sofort gesagt, ja, sind wir natürlich dabei. Und morgen kommt auch eine deutsche Band. Ja, und die haben da eine Nummer, gleich von 2014 ist das. Und da hat er, als er es dann gehört hat, der Sänger, sagt er, oh, diese Nummer, aber wenn es gefällt, dann hat er, fuck yeah, das hat mir gefallen. Das geht fett in die Fresse geschissen wieder. Da geht's ab, nämlich morgen sind dran, wisst ihr schon noch, Black Hawk. Und nach dem Song sagen wir noch kurz Ciao und dann Arrivederci, dann mehr tutte di mare, wisst schon. Hier sind Black Hawk und Beast in Black. Jawohl, Black Hawk morgen um 20 Uhr live hier im Metal is Forever. Das war's, meine lieben Freunde. Bleibt uns treu. Und wenn ihr noch nicht im Fanclub seid, schaut dazu. Wir freuen uns auf viele, viele geile Metalheads. Und wir sind jetzt schon bei 26. Plus unsere Hackfrosten und alle, wo dabei sind, sind wir schon über 30. Und jetzt langsam wächst er. Geil. Super, super geil. Ich hoffe, ihr habt wieder Spaß gehabt, so wie ich. Mit JB, da kann man nichts falsch machen. Elke, du bist Hammer. Danke dir. Solche brauchen wir mehr. Na? Wir müssen uns toppen immer. Und vielleicht hast du jetzt dann sogar einen Duettpartner für deine Scheibe. Würde ich mir wirklich wünschen. Und ich glaube, der macht es auch, der JB. Okay? So, liebe Freunde, nochmal ein kurzes Hinweis auf Donnerstag. Nochmal Good Old Lemmy. Nochmal die Gehördinger rausscheppern lassen. Und dann heißt für mich auch Gute Nacht. Dann kann ich mich ein bisschen hinlegen, ein bisschen schlafen. Und dann muss ich nämlich dann die Show für morgen vorbereiten. So, danke euch. Metal is Forever. Danke für eure Treue und ja, we love you. Wir sind nochmal Motor fucking Head.
Guten Abend! We are Motorhead! And we play rock and roll!
Die Metal is Forever Rockcast Show wird präsentiert von Hardline, das Rock- und Metal Magazin. Überall erhältlich, wo es Zeitschriften gibt. Im Abo besonders günstig. 6 Ausgaben zu 25 €. Holt es euch. Hardline, das Rock- und Metal Magazin. The Vegan Ashes of Rock'n'Roll. Veganer Lifestyle ist lebendiger Rock'n'Roll. Wir sind Rebellen. Wir sind Veganer. Wir lieben das Leben und leben es mit jeder Menge Spaß. Fliesenspitzner, der zuverlässige Handwerker für alle Aufgaben rund um das Verlegen von Fliesen, Platten, Mosaik und Naturstein. Crazy Stuff Tattoo in Schwandorf, Tätowierer aus Leidenschaft. Dein Tattoo-Studio in privater Atmosphäre und für individuelle Tattoos. Luftraum Fürstenfeldbruck, die Rock- und Metal-Kneipe. Jede Woche von Donnerstag bis Samstag Rock und Metal vom Feinsten. Power Concerts Burg Lengenfeld. Wenn es um Konzerte geht, dann Power Concerts. Karten gibt's an allen bekannten Vorverkaufsstellen. Backguard Studios. Zusammenarbeit mit Indiscreet Audio. Das Metal Dream Team für die metallischen Produktionen vom ersten Ton bis zum fertigen Produkt seid ihr bei uns an der richtigen Stelle. Meldet euch unverbindlich bei uns. The Metal is Forever. Schwammerhandler. Fanshop Story Mall. Der offizielle Partner der Metal is Forever Rockcast Show. Rock of Angels Records. Von Metal Fans für Metal Fans. The home of Rock and Metal. Roar!